Morning, how are we all doing? Saturday morning on the supermarket delivery job. Going out to Liscard this morning, and we've got Storm Bert down here in Cornwall. Arrived. Wet and windy day, I think, today and tomorrow, and I'm working all day tomorrow as well. So yeah, it's going to be wet and windy for the next couple of days, I think. And that's not me, it's wet and windy, it's the weather conditions. So yeah, not very nice at all. Anyway, I'll speak to you all in a bit once we get going. The weather's definitely getting worse now. It's what is it, about 9:30 in the morning? Really been there on its side. Hellish camber there on the road.
In 500 yards, turn left.
Heading back up to the main road now, so I just delivered to a property down there. Down one of the little lanes. It was flooded a little bit before. Ain't too bad, just take your time. I think it's forecast to get worse though before it gets better. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a little while. It's sort of one of those days when you just got to take your time, no rushing. Our vans did not get a hard life down these roads though. You can see the state of them. There's lots of potholes, twigs, trees, mud. Yeah, they're not the best. They do keep the sides quite clear because obviously the tractors and that come down these sort of lanes. So just heading up to another little village, sort of basically on the edge of Liscard. You can see how blowy it is today. It's not very nice at all. Yeah, I know we've got a bit of a flooded road down there. Not much, not too bad, but it's just got to be a bit careful with it. Get lots of runoff off the fields. When I first started on the job, I used to get lost around here all the time.
Turn left.
I'll bring you back in a bit. Back on the main road now. Across there, look, marker. Where I'm going. Let's take a time through this bit of flooded ford. You see it's getting quite, it's normally dry there. It's not normally running through there. So we're just heading up towards the village now, where I'm going. Leaves and mud and muck. It's a bit of a job to get a bit of traction, so these vans are rear wheel drive, which doesn't help. We're right as long as we don't meet a tractor coming out around the corner. Bring you back in a minute because I've got to try and find this place, which is just up here somewhere. So I found that one, just done that one. I've got one more not far from here called in a place called Dog Walls, and then I'm heading out. I'll speak to you all in a bit. Good morning, Pete here. On the old supermarket job, out with a trolley again, down in Loo. We're just spinning around actually. That's looking down at Loo, and we've got to go back up this road behind me. You can get the van down a little way, but then you can't get it down much further, so you have to park up. So I'll bring you back in a second. So we're just going on to tarmac, it'll be a bit quiet. It's blooming horrible this week. We're going back up here, all the way up the top there, around the corner. It's quite a way. Here we go. Just as easy to drag the empty trays up the hill. Just take your time. Certainly don't need to go to a gym, that's for sure. Whew. This is probably one of the worst ones we do actually. It's just awkward. Just making my way back to the van after doing this job. Coming up there, steep, right? Car come the other way and he could have just pulled back about 10 foot, but he wouldn't. So just here, so I could get past. He kept coming down and yeah, so we're right above Lou. It levels off a bit now. Still going up, but you can just see the front of the van sticking out by the garages. Whew. Yeah. Whew. You know, you've done that one. I'm just getting over the old, whatever you call it, that bug that we're not supposed to mention. So, that was a couple of weeks ago now when I had it, so my wife was really poorly with it. But I ain't been too bad, just a bit, breathing's a bit tight, that's all. That's a nice place, isn't it? A castle. Big garage underneath that. A lot of these are holiday lets, so that's empty. Looks empty. Shame, innit? Places like that. Second homes or holiday homes. There we go. Back at the beast. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. So Pete here, still out on the supermarket job. Fighting my way through Storm Bert. Not too bad. Rainy and windy, but it's got a bit of a flood here. Look. But we're sort of poodling along. We've done Lou, we've just done one in Polperro, and then we've got one more down in Polrun, which is right down by the front, and then I've got two on the way home in St Austell. So yeah, it's going okay, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a pig of an afternoon, what with the weather. Evening, Pete here. It's Saturday evening, just finished my shift now, done my last call, heading back to the depot. I'm back in tomorrow. What I might do, I'll finish up here, say thanks for watching and all that good stuff. And what I'll do, I'll probably do a bit of filming tomorrow if I go anywhere nice, and I'll include that in this video, if you know what I mean. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for the support, pretty awesome. Take care, bye for now, Pete out. Morning, Pete here, how we doing? It's Sunday morning, as you can see. I'm battling through Storm Bert. Lots of flooded roads, lots of fallen trees. I'm out in the sticks just to the sort of north of Bodmin really. Just heading to a property down this way, and yeah, it's not good today. It's a bit rough, to say the least. So sort of avoiding the showers as best I can and fallen trees. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a little while. A lot of flooded water, a lot of water down here. Look at it running down here, it's absolutely chucking it down. We're just sort of plugging through it as best we can. Just taking our time. Look at the water running in here. I've got a few more out in the sticks before I head back into town, into more sort of built up areas. Luckily, so far, no trees have fallen down. I've had a few branches but no trees. So. bit worried down here because we're dropping down into a valley, as you can see, and there's often a lot of water, but there is a stream down here, so hopefully it will take a lot of the water away and it won't be too flooded getting through. Yeah, we're alright. I was a bit worried just down here because I thought it might be all flooded across the road. But no, we're okay. We're still okay. Just a lot of rubbish on the floor on the road. So when I come round one of these corners up here, and there's going to be a tree, if there's a tree down, there's not many places to turn around, so you could end up having a reverse all the way back down the road, which would be a blooming nightmare. But hopefully we're okay. I think the farmers and that look after the trees and keep the roads clear, obviously, for their own, to get around from work and stuff. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Just going through another flooded road. Still no trees down, so that's good. So I'm sort of I'm not doing much filming because it's just horrendous. So it is starting to ease up a little bit down here in Cornwall. Apparently there's about 2,500 houses out in Cornwall out of electricity, and there's about 4,500 I think in Devon, so it is pretty bad. Anyway, I'll speak to you all in a bit. Take care if you're out and about. Afternoon, Pete here on the supermarket job, just out around the back of Lou and places like that, in the little villages, Dulo, places like that. So just driving down this little lane here. Well, it's more like a dirt track, but it's actually a proper lane. It's just so much rubbish has been washed down in the weather. You can see there's quite a lot of water running down here. Beautiful little area this is around Lou, but the roads are not the best, shall we say. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a little while. Pete here on the supermarket job, just heading back to the depot now. I've finished up for the day. I've got one more job to do back in St Austell, so heading back there now. It's been a horrible couple of days really, because I don't normally work Sunday, but I volunteered to do Sunday a few weeks back. We've had this storm Bert, so I've been getting wet most days, very windy. The wind's dropped, but it's been constantly raining all afternoon anyway, so lots of flooded roads or partially flooded roads. But anyway, I'm going home. I'm going to have some tea when I get home. I'm going to have a beer tonight, so yeah, all good. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Speak to you all soon. Take care, drive safe. Pete out.